the gold needle. And in Leo's hands, of course, the black needle points north from there.
Wait, okay, so what does a black needle do again?
Points to the nearest storm or something the user wants to avoid at all costs.
And it points north?
Is it how long is the black needle?
I don't have a reference for like how long a distance
Oh
is.
shit, I know where you're pointing it! Wait, can I double check what you're can I ask if you're pointing at what I think you're pointing it at? Are you pointing it at
I'm not gonna give a confirmation. You have to figure it out.
Fuck. I
Like, can I at least ask which direction Baldur's Gate is in from Waterdeep?
Like,
the green needle, which is the one that's for civilization, is spinning around wildly because we are in an area, I think is what's happening.
I mean, yeah, you're in like the biggest city in
Mhm.
on the Sword Coast. Probably in favor. Maybe. But yeah. No, I think I was considering having it like be 3D where it would point in like a sphere, point outward, but no, it's a 2D, so it's a bit confusing sometimes. So, yeah.
All right.
That. Do you guys want to look around the main vault area? Like, see if there's any more secrets or anything?
Sure, why not?
Alright,
I'll go ahead.
let me check. Didn't see it because I'm not sure.
Also, so Leo's gonna walk up to Atreus and be like, here. Or not, he's not pouting. He's not pouting. I'm pouting because magic items are magic items. But Leo hands the staff to Atreus.
Oh, what is this for?
I can't use it. You're the only one in a party who can.
Leo, I have something that I think you might like. Tagnum's just gonna remark before sort of giving her the onyx statue.
Him.
Dog.
Cool.
I keep fucking completely forgetting. Dragon Hoost.
Dog.
Atreus then hands starts to hold out the compass to Tagnum.
No, it's fine. I've got in more than my share.
I can hold on to the compass if we want to get some. I've been kind of accounting us. I am the group. I don't know. If you want to hold on to the compass, we can, depending on who holds it, it's different. So we might want to keep it fluid between the party of what we're trying to do.
Right, let me see something though. So just making sure for Atreus, the gold part is spinning. Where's the black needle pointing?
Probably off to the east. Which could be
Off.
like anything. It's pretty long.
Yeah, literally anything.
Yeah.
So
I'm-
Atreus just kind of.
I have an assumption of what my black needle is.
I already have a very good idea of what I want the black needle to do for Tagnum, but
Well, its direction doesn't really help me. I can think of what it would be pointing towards for me.
I'm still trying to
I
find
already know
it.
where I need to avoid, so it doesn't help me. But we can figure that out later. So
Let's see.
Too bad it doesn't have a Jack Sparrow needle on it.
Can I use
Whoever.
my Pokeball and call my owl?
Sure.
It's a giant. It's a giant owl. I
He's
put.
a
If you
giant
look
owl.
in. If you look in the thing, I posted it.
Yeah, I believe it is a giant owl.
It's
Serpentine
Ah.
owl. I
the
choose
serpentine
you.
statuette owl can
have
become a
an
giant
owl.
owl for up to 8 hours. Once this has been used, it cannot be used again for 2 days.
Nah,
The
I
owl,
won't need it in
telepath-
2 days.
Okay.
the owl can telepathically communicate with you at any range, and if you and it are on the same plane of existence.
This satisfies the requirement for me to turn into a giant owl too, right? Now that I've seen one. Well, once I can. Turn
I
into one.
sure. Yeah,
Thank God, because giant
I-
owls are actually special.
they are.
Yeah, like they
Of course they
have
are.
their own
They-
language. They can
yeah.
speak out. Yeah, they're
Yeah.
whack.
Doesn't every animal have its own like language?
No,
kind of.
they're special beasts like the winter wolves and giant owls.
Huh.
and-
Nice. I know
Some stuff.
giant eagles
Hey,
have their
Ben?
own language. Apparently.
Here's I have a dumb question.
Yes.
Did Squeakers get a magic item?
That's what your second one was.
No. You know what? Fine. Roll a d100. See what Squeakers pulls out. It's like gold.
Yo!
I mean,
God,
Squeakers
what did
Squeakers is keeping
what did
it
Squeakers
to
roll?
himself.
What did Squeakers roll?
18.
Oh boy.
That 20.
18.
Roll for his second item.
Oh my fucking god.
Oh no, I'm Squeakers just getting one. And
No,
this is
do it.
gonna be
Do it. Do it.
specifically
Do it. No,
Squeakers
no.
item.
So
It's
No.
more items for the party.
Come on, roll.
Communism.
let's see. Let's see.
Communists. Dead, please. Dead,
Let's see.
please.
What do we get here? Let's see. Oh, what? Oh, that's
Oh,
a 3.
nope.
Well,
So close to a 17.
No.
like they have the same chance of happening, right? That's how that works.
God damn it.
I also want to point out, but resistance to radiant damage, that is
So
Not that great.
If I ever
Oh my
shoot
God.
you, you'll be all right.
okay, I finally
You
found
know?
it. Boy. Okay. So
especially with where
Squeaker's
Cloud
like
plans to be
digging
going.
through the gold. Eventually she kisses onto something with her teeth and pulls out this black and red cloak.
A black and red cloak.
Yep.
Identify it.
Identification.
As soon as I picked it up, it smells faintly of brimstone.
Oh my fucking God.
Why do I already have an assumption of what this might be?
Oh my god. At least you can't blame me for pulling OP magic items. It's blame the
But
fucking
by the
dice.
way, who's holding the compass for now?
I can, if we want.
There.
So are we going to identify the brimstone
Yeah, if you
cloak?
identify it, it's a Cape of the Mountebank.
Cape of the Mountebank.
This cape smells faintly of brimstone. While wearing it, you can cast Dimension Door spell as an action. This
The fuck?
property of the cape cannot be used again until the next dawn. When you disappear, you leave behind a cloud of smoke, and you appear in a similar cloud of smoke at your destination. The smoke lightly obscures the space that you left and the space that you appear in, and it dissipates at the end of your next turn. A lighter, strong wind dissipates the smoke.
Basically, you get a
It's-
free use of Dimension Door every day.
Squeakers can
You-
fucking teleport.
You take. Can Squeakers wear the cloak?
Yeah, I don't think Squeakers
Yes.
can wear it. I'm sorry. They can.
Squeakers is a
Maybe they
companion.
can.
He's wearing a bow. Squeakers is wearing a bow. Squeakers can wear a cloak.
God.
Can't use it. I mean, if you don't want to use it, that's fine.
By
with
the
me.
way, Leo,
Hmm?
I sent you the trade request. Take this thing out of my inventory.
What the fuck?
Trade offer.
What are we doing? Oh, cool.
Take this out of my inventory.
Cool.
I don't want.
All right,
I
I have
receive
the
it.
compass.
I still need my ring.
Oh, right, that thing. That was a
I
ring.
need
You
to
have
find
now
Ring
unlocked
of
fast
resistance,
travel.
radiant damage.
Yes.
So I have the cloak. Someone else should have the cloak. I have the onyx dog and the compass and the onyx dog.
I have Misty Step already, so
Oh no, not items. Phone.
I don't. I am the one who doesn't have it, but I don't think I should have it because I'm at
Remember, Dimension Door is stronger than the thing. It's stronger than.
Misty Step.
So I'm reading Dimension Door, and we basically have a once per day fast travel.
Literally. Well,
Pretty
not.
much. I mean, it's like 500 feet, isn't it?
Yeah, 500
Yeah.
feet, not necessarily fast travel.
Yeah.
That's teleport.
Um.
God, I love teleport.
Where? I know this thing is here somewhere. I guess I'm just gonna
Wait.
have to
We'll be able to.
make it.
Sorry.
So okay.
Yeah, I don't see figurines either.
Really? Surely it's in there somewhere.
Oh no, there it is. It's in items. Look
yeah,
at
yeah,
items
yeah.
for your
It's in
other thing.
items. Yeah, it's in items. Only problem with that is
Flyer.
they might not be. It's probably fine. Ring of res. Okay. Ring of radiant resistance is probably it. Yeah. Search ring of radiant resistance. There it is. Ring of featherfall. Is that here? Ring of feather falling. Yep. Okay. All right. So everybody should be able to find that. Oh, 12 minutes ago, streamer set again. Wonderful. This will be in 3 parts. That was
That say
that was
might
the
be
word.
horse. Does that say might be horse? Gold nearest and largest source of wealth depends on the user. Might be gold, might be rum, might be horse.
yes, I said
I
that.
didn't write it.
Huh. I didn't hear you properly the
Cow.
first time.
It depends on
Might be
who has
ores. Boat ores. Is that what you thought?
Near civilization
For the
and
sake of
nearest
Twitch
storm also-
community guidelines, that is horse spelled HORSE.
No, that's not TOS. You can talk
Oh.
about whatever you want as long as you're not too bad or show anything.
Okay,
Cool.
that is fair.
Figure in a runner power, onyx dog. Oh, I just added the second one. Oops.
So we know what these items do now, right?
After a while, cast identify. Yeah, you can figure it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Keep in mind.
Atreus would handle stuff.
Yeah. Keep in mind the attunement rules. So make sure you have enough slots to actually attune to. These are all rare items, I think. So yeah, keep that in mind.
Atreus
Do you
would
need-
hand the staff back to
What's
back
the
to Leo,
attunement rules again?
Okay, so you have a number of attunement slots equal to your proficiency modifier, and common and uncommon are 1 slot. Then upper rank 1 more slot, 2 slots. Another rank 3
What's
slots.
my ring?
Yeah. Huh?
What's my ring? Also,
Your
is the onyx? Is the onyx one dog? Either of these attuned?
What did you get again? I forget.
I have now gotten the figurine of Wondrous Power Onyx Dog from Atreus because we switched.
Says I already have.
But I've
Thad gave you his.
I
I
gave
saw
the
oh
it.
no
dog.
oh yeah no yeah Tagnum gave me the Onyx Dog.
Makes
So
me enjoy it.
and then I also have the compass is
Okay.
finding.
I was also saying Atreus hands you back the.
So
staff
everyone
and said-
No, you
has.
should
So
you should keep the staff because you're the only one that can use it.
Okay, so-
no, I'm handing it back, and if you let me finish, I was gonna say he was gonna say that he isn't strong, and he would much rather use a scimitar if he is on a situation with the front lines. He doesn't think he can use this effectively. Just sell it.
So,
Yeah.
to clarify the rules, everyone has proficiency +3 right now. So, you have 3 slots, and common and uncommon are 1 slot. Rare is 2 slots. So, very rare is 3.
I have a serious question here.
Mm-hmm.
How does the Cape of the Montebank not require attunement?
Because you just have it, and you draw whatever you want. And it works. I didn't make it.
Like how the
So-
It's from the
compass-
DMG.
Like
Okay,
how the
Take it-
compass
take
is
it-
just
take it to
whoever
wizards.
holds it.
so
Yeah.
I now have also the wand of power fucking thing. Cool.
Wand?
Another wand. Quarterstaff.
Staff of
Yeah.
Withering.
Staff of Withering, yeah.
Anybody want a multi-class?
No.
Probably not.
If you want to become a druid,
Yeah.
you can use it. Or a warlock or a cleric.
Druid, cleric, or warlock.
Awesome.
Oh wait, why
So-
why does it specify warlock? Like, oh, and I'll do the research into
I
this.
mean,
I'll ask
okay.
later.
But eventually, you guys so you've got everyone working for at least an hour or so. You don't really make much progress. In total, I believe it all weighs about 10,000 pounds, if I'm not mistaken. So it's a lot. It's a lot. But the back holding help. But it's still barely making a dent. They'll be getting us out of here for a while, and eventually you can all just go home whenever you please.
So
So-
our reward was these magic items, nothing else?
Yes.
Laeral said that she would get back to you on how much
Okay.
you could be spared for it.
Okay. And
Oh.
I'm gonna just leave wishes in the care of them and whatever they want to do with wishes.
Wishes defies you and heads back out to the theater.
Wishes does what Wishes wants.
Yeah,
Wishes is
wishes does what wishes wants.
Wishes
I
is
know
a
they wanted a part of the horde.
dragon.
They wanted a part of the horde. And
Yes.
so that's what I was. Yeah.
We saw Wishes scampering away with a coin in his mouth.
Aww, coin dragon.
Yes.
Okay. All
Should
right,
we
back up.
entertain?
Yes, back up to the tavern.
Yep. Okay,
Yeah.
so let me actually read more into the stuff. So, the dragon heist is done. The
It wasn't
dragon.
really a heist as much as it
Yeah,
really wasn't a heist.
Not much of a
it wasn't a
heist.
heist because you guys are not. You're not dirty crime boys, but yes,
I feel like Zanny's was kind of a heist, you know?
yes,
We got
that
our
was the eye
heads out
heist. The eye
Yeah.
heist, wonderful. Okay, so I need to actually read more
there.
of the
Waterdeep
conclusion.
Beholder heist. Am I right, boys?
Eyeball
Yay.
heist.
How much can I sell the staff of withering for?
I'll get back to you on that. So,
I'm debating on if I would be able to use the staff of withering or not.
so I love how one of the adventure conclusions is just dying in the vault.
Dying
Oh, yeah,
in
no,
the vault.
If
Can
the
I say
character, hold on, I'm gonna read this.
I saw
So,
that part.
If
saw that part,
if the
Beth.
characters die in the Vault of Dragons with the Stone of Galore, and the main villain doesn't know the vault's location, the secrets of the vault die with them. They succeed in keeping the gold out of the villain's clutches. A bittersweet victory indeed.
Aw.
Oh man. Oh boy. So. Okay. After a decent a good few days, The gold has all
Is the
been.
tavern finished?
Oh yeah. Eventually the tavern will be finished. But when did you start renovating the tavern? It was
We
like
started before we started the day of, so
yeah, so that'd be a 12 days thing. So yeah, a couple days later, Little Silverhand sends um sends a bag of holding with sacks of, let's see. Okay, so the bag of holding has 50 sacks of 1,000 GP with a note saying that you've earned a tenth of the treasure hoard.
5,000 gold.
No, 50,000 gold.
Oh.
Yeah, that's 50. Big difference.
Ah, yes.
50,000 gold.
50 bags of 1,000. 5,000.
Math
you
was never
can't
my
split that
specialty.
evenly. You can't split that evenly.
Fuck you.
So just give me more.
No, you have the platinum.
Okay, so.
I believe what I hear is tavern money.
Yeah. I'm gonna see if I can divide it by.
Fuck.
If we put 2/5, if we divide it by 8 and then put two of that 8 into the tavern, that works out evenly. If not, I'm gonna have to do more math.
I'm fine with that.
Or we can do 7 and figure out the math from there.
So, yeah. A couple days pass. Across that, the renovations of the tavern are still going along more or less fine. You're past the stage of them figuring out all that needs to be done, and on to actually being built. Most of it actually looks more or less presentable, but it's not up for business
Fuck.
yet. The 10 days is almost
Fuck.
over. What?
I'm doing math. Give me a second. Ignore me. I am doing math.
So. Eventually, after a few days, there's a knock at the door. Probably about midway through the day. Hello?
Hey,
I answer.
Patrice.
Oh.
Okay, Patrice the door. So, standing in the doorway is a familiar face. It is the rotund figure of Volitham Gedarm.
Oh, follow.
And he says, "Oh, my friend Datrius, how are you?"
I am fine. Is there a reason for your visit today?
Good.
He kind of invites him in.
Thank you.
The gold's put away somewhere, by the way. As
He says-
Leo manages finances.
He steps in and sits down somewhere and says, I love what you've done with the place here. It looks a lot better than when I owned it.
Mhm.
Glad to finally see it getting renovated. I knew this place had quite a bit of potential.
Can you tell the friend that you outbid to knock off his childish games?
Huh?
He said Atri said, "Can you tell your friend that you outbid to knock off his childish games while you're here?"
Oh, right. he he laughs and says, I'm gonna say he's my friend, but he's a bit of a sore loser, Emic over there. But
Does this mean I can give my
He
5
says-
gold back?
he sighs and says,
What you mean?
I'll get you the points. See, I'm planning a bit of an expedition down to Chult, and I could it'd really be helpful if you could lend me some money.
My fucking god.
Let me at least finish doing the finances first.
Yes, I could lend you a bit of money, Volo. How much are you asking?
5,000 gold to fund the expedition
No.
to Tolt. I will. Ugh. I hope it will inspire quite a masterwork of a future book, and I could give you a
Fuck.
quite special
The
mention
fuck?
in this
What the
masterwork.
fuck? Math? Brain? I'm getting an actual calculator. Fuck this.
Oh my.
Why weren't you using a calculator to begin with?
I was using... No, I'm using a physical calculator instead of the fucking Google one that doesn't seem to work for me.
Awesome. So
Okay.
he's like kind of nervously rubbing his hands together and looking
50
all at you.
bags of 1,000 gold.
Hang on, and his like, oh, you know, this is why you should do this. Was that he'll reference us in the fucking book?
Special mention in a masterwork.
You just hear Tagnum piping up from somewhere in the bar. I'll pay for it.
No!
Tagnum, that's an irresponsible way to use your money.
Eh,
Listen, Volo.
I haven't even figured out the fucking thing yet.
We really appreciate the
50
inn,
bags
but
of 1.
you and I
1,000.
both know how much 5,000 gold is.
I
And
can
50
personally, I
bags.
don't need a book for my name to be seen.
I could promise you all a cut of the profits.
Alright, that's a bit of a different... that's a bit of a different proposition.
Excellent. So what do you say?
Could you
Give us time.
guarantee a profit margin of at least 25%?
He seems to consider that for a second and says, "Sure, that works for me."
Alright, I'll discuss it with my companions. Come back another time. And actually, I believe before then, Tagnum would like to have some words with you. And
Oh,
then
would he?
Atreus just kind of gets up.
Magnum.
Yeah.
Oh, of
Have,
course I
have
will.
Adam.
Is
grab
Tagnum just
him.
burst into the ceiling?
I absolutely have some time to speak with my favorite author.
Hi, you flatter me, Tagnum.
Oh! Oh, that's why. I'm being dumb math.
Oh, dumb math.
I'm doing dumb math.
Dumb math, you say.
Give me a second. I was being dumb.
So, how much does Tagnum fanboy ever feel?
So Tagnum is just gonna spend about the next hour or so trying to get him to talk about the book he's trying to write.
Well, the book he's trying to write currently would be Volo's Guide to Spirits and Specters. As I think I described before, which is so far the only progress he's made is describing spirits of the alcoholic kind. Oh.
That does sound quite problematic at the moment. I'm assuming this expedition you're planning on going on has something to do with ghosts.
Oh no, I hope this expedition will inspire me to embark on a new book, a guide to Cholts, if you will.
I do hope everything goes well, and I'm quite eager to invest, even if my friends here advise me otherwise.
Excellent, excellent. I look
Ignore
forward
the
to your
chat.
support. Hmm? I can't even see
Ignore the chat.
I can't even see the chat right now, so. Lovely.
Good.
Yeah, so if there's not much else, he'll eventually make us leave. Okay, that's it. All right. Uh, a couple of days later, still a knock at your door.
I am still calculating funds. What the fuck?
Can we keep track of the actual days, by the way?
Oh sure. So okay.
Because
Me.
days are actually very important for Cloud at the
Fair.
current moment.
True. Fair. That's right. I forgot about that. Okay, so
Um,
let's say it's only like a day or two after you leave the vault that Volo shows up. So if I just what am I doing this for? Okay, hours. So it probably is fifth. What the fuck? Why did they do that for?
are we
Did it
dividing by
just go
7 or are we
back
dividing
a
by 6?
day?
It went
Okay,
back 5
question.
days.
Are we dividing by 7 or are we dividing by 6? Oof. Guys,
fuck?
when he's doing this, dividing by 7 and putting some into the bar, or dividing by 6 or tavern, or dividing by 6 and splitting it evenly among, or 5. Why am I'm dumb. I'm counting Civ. Divided by 5 or 6?
Yes, give God the money.
6.
6? Okay, so then my math is correct right now.
So Volo would come by around the 6th of Myrtle. If I can finally get to it, it'd be nice. So 6th of Myrtle. And then next day would be another individual with a knock at the door. Who answers the door?
Uh,
I'm assuming.
I'm gonna do it
Leo, can I
retroactively
answer the door?
once Leo finishes all of his financing, but
Leo is
Cloud
divided.
will have been doing some spellbook research throughout this to finish up the last of the spells he needs to copy from, or at least the spells that he can copy from the other spellbook. I
Okay.
just need to wait to know how much gold I got so I know how much gold to take away for spell components and shit.
1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, are you including killed in that? In the dividing up?
No,
So
no. Count as
10,000.
6. We're going 6 because we're putting some into the tavern. Unless we don't want to. That might make my math a lot easier. If you look in chat, you'll see all the.
If you just do it by 5,
That's
it's 10,000. Why bother? I mean, the tavern. Just devote what you need to the tavern. It'll make its own money.
Okay, fine. Everybody has 10,000 gold.
Yeah, that makes it so much
that's
easier.
done.
Yeah.
I want to continue doing the math because math is fun, though.
Okay, fine. Okay, but the day after Volo, knock on the door. Who answers? Cloud?
No.
I
thought
will.
you said. Okay, so Leo answered her. This is a face you haven't seen in a while, even longer than Volo. You initially mistake him for Rainier, but it's Floon.
I would have slammed the door in the face either way. Not really.
He says, "Oh, Leo, hi.
Is this a repeating cycle? Wait, is this a
It was
It is a repeating cycle. Holy shit, it's a repeating cycle. Never mind, I'm not going through this math because it will go on forever.
It was 50 gold per spell level, right?
Yeah. Okay. He says, we're good friends. I heard you all came in some decent bit of money. Can I can I ask for some help, please?
Depends on what.
I see. I may
If
have.
you're in debt, no.
Please.
How much? What did you do? And why the fuck are you still gambling?
350 gold.
500 gold. It's some hefty gambling debt. He's clearly very nervous.
I have a better idea. Work for it. Do you have a job?
No?
What do you know how to do?
Um. Hold on a second. I actually don't know. What the fuck does he do?
Slash, would he be able to work for it at the bar?
If you offered that, he could do that. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Let me discuss with the party.
Much gold.
You know what? You know what? Yes, I'm gonna discuss it with the party because this is a group decision. But if and only if this is the only way, because it is your gambling net, I could spare 100 gold pieces out of my own funds, but the rest you would have to work for.
Could you maybe give me the 500 and I could work that off? I'm very concerned. Why is this?
Would he actually work it off? Can I make an insight roll?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead. I don't know why Waterdeep
See,
suddenly.
I'm casting guidance on myself. I don't care if he sees.
Okay.
Can I double guidance?
No. Don't double guidance.
19.
That's a 19.
He. He doesn't seem dishonest, but it's kind of iffy. What is going on with the map? I don't understand what's going on with the map right now. What in the world?
That wouldn't matter anyway.
Suggest an idea here.
What in the?
You can suggest an idea if you're in the area. Yes.
So the problem is his crippling gambling addiction, more or less. So we could try and funnel his unhealthy habits into something more productive. Here in the tavern, we could host tables where, say, he manages the cards and he can gamble without having
I'm very good at interacting with people. I can definitely do hosting tables. I can definitely do that.
Swear on it.
He'd have a safe space to gamble where we could keep an eye on him, and on top of it, he'll be working for an honest wage. So it's a win-win situation.
What do you want me to
Swear
swear
on
on? Swear on what?
That if I give you the money flat out, you will still work it off. Maybe not all of it. You could still continue working here if you really wanted to after the fact. But it's like 5, 1, 8. Sorry, I'm just adding the money.
Swear on it. He holds his hand on the heart and says, he doesn't seem disgenuine. Like, he doesn't...
Alright.
He's just weird.
He's
so
just...
hard not to say he's not lying. And that's kind of worrying.
You don't know for sure. I'm not gonna say for certain.
I mean, he says he won't.
This is just how he acts. This is just how he acts.
It is. I know how to get in contact with him if I need to, right?
Yeah, at the very least, Volo, if you can't find him.
Yep, alright. Then I'm giving him 500 gold only, and that's all I'm giving him.
Okay.
And
oh, thank you. Thank you so much.
What days do we need him here? Tagnum?
I'm have quite a
the tavern wouldn't be quite open yet, but
Yes, but like
yeah,
when it opens.
it'd be a couple
expect to
days.
be here on our opening day is all I can say.
Yes.
I'm hoping we'll be quite busy with all of our new prospects.
All right. So let's see. Yeah, he yeah he eventually leaves, and that's that day. Day passes more or less uneventfully. And let's see. You get like every now and then like a random person like our charities or guilds will come by and ask for donations. But how would you respond to that in general?
By the third one, I just don't answer the door.
Just don't answer the door.
First two, I would fork over like maybe 4 gold. Like I would give an excuse. I would probably be like, we're renovating the tavern. We need to keep the funds to ourselves for now, and I would give 2 gold each. So for the first 2, because then we would stop answering the door. So
Tagnum would answer the door and hear them out and everything. Just tell them that at the current moment they're still getting everything set up and they don't really want to start handing out
yeah, that's
donations or
probably
anything until they can
Oh.
get a stable source of income.
Apparently it's a tornado the other day. So this thing automatically generates weather. Apparently it's a tornado. Fun.
fun.
The tavern's destroyed. No.
I knew that because of my druidcraft.
Fun.
Alright, Waterdeep exists in Tornado Alley confirmed.
So, around the 10th, you get a different knock at the door. It's very restrained and and soft, but there is indeed a knock at the door on the 10th.
Do we have a peek hole that I can peek out of before I open the door?
I
Probably.
think we would have gotten one by now.
Looking through the thing, you see a figure completely cloaked in black and wearing a mask when the little face is visible. They lightly knock at the door
Hey.
again.
I slightly-
Actually, with everyone, I think most of you are pretty familiar with Waterdeep by now if you weren't already native here. This is the typical appearance for a masked Lord of Waterdeep to hide their identity.
Okay. Who's answering the door at the moment?
Fuck it. Leo opens the door. I don't actually know what a Masked Lord of. One sec. Can someone explain? I would know this. What's a Masked Lord of Waterdeep? I'm just kind of.
So
out of it right now.
Waterdeep runs on like a council of lords, but there's only one lord whose identity is openly known, and who is currently Lady Silverhand, and they operate with the other lords who are masked. Their identity is not known. And commonly, when they want to hide their identity, they will dress like this. When they must operate openly as a masked lord, they hide their identity like this.
One of the lords is sort of like the spokesperson for all the other lords, and all of the other ones,
in a way,
their identity was secret.
in a way, the open lords like an equal member among the lords, but is more of a figurehead in a way.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna use so much of my fucking background in this, or not background, backstory in this conversation,
Fine.
probably. Fuck. Alright, Leo opens the door.
The individual takes a moment to respond, but eventually a feminine voice replies with, "Finally."
I apologize for the wait. We've been having a lot of people knocking on our doors.
She holds up her
That
hand and says, "I am aware that you were given a share of the money Lord Neverember embezzled, correct?"
And so is most of Waterdeep by this point, yes.
Of course.
yes.
She says, "I will cut straight
I
to the
kind
point."
of, by the way, I kind of gesture at Tagnum. Or not, I don't. Never mind. I was gonna do something, but I'm like, that's kind of mean. Never mind. Like, I worry just out of character for reasons.
"I will cut straight to the point. I require an interest-free loan of 10,000 gold pieces, which I vow to repay within a year. In exchange, I can offer my considerable influence with the Lords of Waterdeep to help you in the future."
So
I think you're
what's
Ryan. If you're talking, I can't hear you.
No, I'm
Oh,
sighing
I
to
thought you were
myself,
okay.
trying to think.
Yeah, it looked like you were trying to talk. Um,
Okay. If you value will repay it, I have no doubt that a masked lord like yourself would lie.
you have no doubt they would lie.
No, would not
Yeah,
lie.
yeah,
Sorry.
I know what you meant.
Yeah, shut up.
Yeah.
Um. Yes. Give me a moment.
She reaches into her robes and takes out a bag of holding and passes it to you. If you can provide me with it now, that would be the best.
Of course. See, here's the thing. Leo's gonna do this on his own free will, and if anybody wants to pay him back, they can pay him back. But Leo's now down to 18 gold pieces.
Leo broke. Oh my god. Awesome.
Okay, Leo's given them his share of Leo's given them his share of the money.
Hmm.
Seeing as the 500 I paid Floon was from my own savings beforehand.
Okay. Um, um, I'm actually not sure. Hold on. I'm not sure what name she would give right now, but she would say that and to contact her in the future, just to send a message to a name, and I don't know what that name is currently. So, yes,
I
she
can
would.
always use a paper. Wait, no. Do I need to know their name for the paper bird?
Yes, you would need a
Okay,
name.
cool. We need a name. Okay, I'll take the name.
Okay. She nods and takes the bag of holding and goes on her way. And that's that. But
All right.
that's a visitor probably
That
weren't
was
expecting.
yeah, that was interesting. Um, there goes my money. That's fine.
I'm just gonna close my
So
character sheet for now
just
so I
to
can keep an eye on the date.
just in the spare time between those two visits, Leo would have gone off on his own. Just he would have wandered towards where did we say it was? Don't want to say these things out loud, but I want to
What?
say these things. Where
What are you just give me an idea what you're referring to?
I'm trying to refer to something without referring to it is a problem.
First letter.
Leo walks uh okay, so here's what
Just
I'm
send
gonna
a
say.
message.
Leo
You can send
walks
a message
towards
if you want to.
home.
Okay.
Leo walks towards his home.
Okay.
And
So,
by home,
what are you trying to do?
I have the compass out. I'm following it.
Okay, and you want to see if the specific needle is pointing there.
There we
Huh? Oh.
go. Thing.
Yeah. You want to see if the needle is
Yeah,
pointing there?
yes.
Yeah, the needle is pointing.
Okay, Leo starts walking back and then it goes back. As soon as he starts, like, he walks like as far as it needs to go, starting to like see that it's changed, and then he never goes any farther and just goes back.
Yep. So.
That makes sense.
So, okay. Yeah. A few days pass again with no more visitors. I'm going to skip ahead a few more days. And by this point, the tavern's renovations will be done, as it is past the 12th of Myrtle.
Yee.
God damn it. If I can continue to do this. But early in the morning, but not too early. Like before, like if the tavern's like open yet, it wouldn't. This would be before it's open, and like probably only barely after everyone's awake. There's another insistent knock on the door.
Alright,
I'm
leave it this time.
what? We're leaving it? I was just
I'll-
gonna check.
I'll go check the door.
Yeah, Leo's kind of been living in the tavern main area, kind of just vibing with himself.
Cloud would have made it apparent that he's packing up to prepare for something around this time. Since, if I'm correct, the date I have written down here is at the end of this 10-day.
That is indeed what it is. So, is someone going to check the people or open the door?
Checking through the people.
Okay, so I'm trying to. So this is someone you've not met but seen before. Let me check real quick. The exact details of this individual. Fuck. Okay, so this is a sun elf with this a male sun elf with this long, golden blonde hair and this blue tunic stuff. And I think that most of you recognized him before in the Only Portal. This is Davil Song, and I believe everyone recognized him as, if not the leader, one of the leaders of the Zentarum in Waterdeep.
This is great.
He has his back
Leo's gonna.
he has his back turned towards the door with his arm crossed as he waits on you.
Leo, do I need to go fetch my spear?
Are you talking quietly?
We'll stop. Yes.
Yeah.
gonna kind of move away from the door because we haven't yet to open the door. Don't prepare for a fight, but prepare for a fight, basically, is what I'm doing. What I suggest doing.
Okay, I'll go fetch my spear. I'll be back in a moment.
Oh, by the way, it's been 1,001 long rest. Do we still have the extra HP from...
No.
Okay. I no longer have my thing.
Let me know when you open the door.
So when, I'm gonna do this. Because it's been a few long rests.
For
I'm gonna just
safety
see what happens.
reasons, I think it would be the best idea if Tagnum was to answer the door.
Sure, you can... I have now a melee attack that I can stab somebody with. Cool. Or
Stab,
something.
Poke. So, as soon as you open the door, Devil spins around. It looks down at you. Says, finally, been waiting here for a while.
Leo's out of view. Leo's out of view.
Gods, I can't believe I'm doing this. I'm sure you've all been getting quite a lot of requests for money. I am not here to ask for that. I have no one else to turn to. I am here to ask for help.
And what exactly kind of help do you need?
He just walks past you into the and sits down.
That's not very
Do you
hospitable of
remember
you.
the fireball that nearly blew up your tavern?
Quite vividly, yes.
Yes?
I was not the one who hired Fox.
You were not the one?
No.
Hmm.
As the leader of the Zentarum in Waterdeep, I'm sure you expected that. Didn't expect that. But I am desperate. There is someone in Waterdeep who is trying to take hold of the Zentarum. And it may end up worse than under my command. I need to know who it is. Can you help me? I have no one else to ask.
Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck everything. Why is I'm stuck in this fucking situation? This is Leo in character.
I thought things were starting to get too good to be true around here.
Valid. I know your name. I know how to contact you. I'm not gonna give you a yes or no because this is a group decision and not all of our group is here right now. It's just me and my friend. But we will figure out who it is. If we tell you or not is a different story.
So be it. If it's who I suspect it is, then Waterdeep could be in a lot of danger. That's as simple as I can put it. I hear you all caused quite a bit of a stir as well in killing the Xanathar. I'll tell you, that caused quite one hell of a power vacuum in Skullport. I have no idea what's going to happen from that. I highly doubt there will be a new Xanathar coming soon, but I'm not sure what I can give to help, but if you can, look into it.
Indeed.
The only thing I care about is the safety of the city I live in.
Well, I need Waterdeep to remain as it is as well.
We'll see what happens.
Okay, let's see. So, after a few months, he leaves without any further ado. Huh.
Never a normal day in Fresco.
8. I mentioned how much I do not like those guys. But he is correct. It's probably better with someone we know than someone we don't. But it is the choice of the group.
We'll consult the others about this later.
Hmm.
I'll
Actually,
do some asking around.
can you guys give me like a general insight check? Just like
Yep.
for looking at the city for about 2 days.
Yep. Yep. What's your insight, Dead for Tagnum?
Yeah, whoever has the insight roll with advantage.
I am rolling this one in person.
What? No. What was your insight so we know who's has higher?
Oh, I got +6.
Okay, then it's you. I'm also casting guidance.
So you roll.
Oh, guidance. That's a D4.
Is
There
it
we go. I captured.
advantage and a d4.
That's 18.
Let me see. Now that he calls attention to it, there has been like increases in Torm activity in the city, which could be from multiple things. Um, the power vacuum, killing Xanathar, just general unrest, lots of things. But overall, the Zentarum have been doing quite a lot more and far more noticeably recently.
All right. Well, that's that. Anything else happening other than the parent of Cloud leaving that I'm gonna question when I have the moment in character?
Parent of Cloud? What?
No,
Appearance.
Oh,
the
the appearance of yeah. Okay.
the appearance of Cloud leaving,
Let's see.
which makes no sense grammarly, but I'm still gonna say it.
Oh god, my brain is starting to hurt. Going through the fucking.
No, not yet. Not really.
Ooh, I need to save that spell.
Oh,
That's
Are you finally going? Are you finally going
Yes,
through?
in my notes I'm making a list of spells to keep in mind
it's a bit
for
of a, it's a
whenever I
bit
can
the
acquire
book's a bit
them.
of a pain to actually
I
get
want
through because
to.
you gotta get to the spell list for the class, and then some of the ones
Oh yeah,
aren't
no,
easy
I'm
to
literally just going through
control
the
F.
spells
I
themselves,
want to
grabbing
ask.
ones that look like they could be useful, and then I'm gonna go back and compare them to the wizard spell
Are
list
you
to
just
see
so
which.
so you're just gonna write down spells that are interesting to you, and then you're gonna then go down through it and
Oh,
cut out ones that aren't wizard spells.
exactly.
That sounds stupidly
Oh,
tedious.
Dance of Ruin is good spell, but
But you see what I mean by there's a lot of cantrips that are good for blade singers.
Yes.
You just literally it uses an attack, so you have that damage, and then
Let's
the
see.
cantrip deals damage.
Blade Storm, Burning Blade,
Burning
Caustic
Blade.
Blade, Echoing Blow, Frostwind Blade.
Lightning Lure.
No, Lightning
Lure's
Lure's
is 5e.
I already have that.
It's
Plus,
in 5e.
it's not an
Talking about-
attack.
We're talking about the extra ones. Oh yeah, we were talking about if Dad can use the Staff of Withering as his spell, his homebrew.
Mm,
Is it similar to a Warlock?
you know what? Fuck it, sure.
Sure.
Okay.
Here, give me a second.
I'm not
Trade
even
request.
sure if I would want to use it or not. but
Trade offer.
We'll see.
Trade offer. Trade offer.
Oh, okay, that one's getting saved.
Although,
I have but
I
one
can
question about what's
Wait,
going
where-
on so far.
Wait, I can't give it. Where?
I'm not in Foundry
Oh,
right now.
although I will
fudge.
say, later in the day, after Devil left, like later on that night, a notice slipped into the door, the front door, face down.
Leo, what? How late? Because Leo would be.
What is the latest Leo would not be in trance?
Are you Okay, are you wanting it to be when Leo's awake or not awake?
When awake, yeah. There's someone to notice it. Anyone to notice it. Yeah.
What is on the-
Leo doesn't go to bed until the last 4 hours until daylight.
Okay, so let's just say
trances
like
those last
midnight.
4 hours.
Midnight.
Yeah.
So Leo notices this note around midnight. Slipped under the front door of the tavern. Flipping it around. In common, it reads, "Under mountain beckons. See you at the yawning portal."
Oh boy.
And that's where we're going to end the
Ooh.
session.
Okay, before
That-
we do end the session, I have but a single question. On the list of news that we've heard lately, did we ever get back on the business offer we gave Nacho?
I completely forgot to do that. I'll do that next session. It's fine.
Okay, that's fine.
That and
I like
also,
that.
did we have to-
I like ending on that note.
Yeah.
So the answer to
No,
that
but-
is no, not yet.
But
But
awesome.
cha.
God damn
Okay then. And
Goodbye,
we-
stream.
Yes.
That's how
Goodbye,
we do it.
stream.